person ain't no big deal. Just put the gun to their head.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we will be doing another background story video of Silent Hill 2. In Silent Hill 2, today's video, we're going to be focusing on one of the secondary antagonists for the game, Eddie Dombrowski. We're going to examine his background to understand what made Eddie the way he was in the game of Silent Hill, and Eddie's further descent down a rabbit hole of madness. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like down below, share and subscribe also, because it not only helps you, but it helps viewers similar to you who enjoy this type of content. Without further ado, let's get into the video and talk about Eddie Dombrowski. Born in 1970, since he's of the age of 23 when we started the events of the game Silent Hill 2. Eddie Dombrowski is an insecure, mentally disturbed, and severe bully young man who is self-conscious about his weight and physical appearance after being laughed at, bullied, and ridiculed his entire life. His troubled past draws him to the town of Silent Hill. Nothing is really known about his home life outside of him being bullied, but I can say it's safe to assume that he didn't have a very structured household. Parents wasn't probably aware of the issue, and if they were aware of the issue, they didn't really care about the issue of him being bullied. So I think that's safe to assume. While doing the background research of Eddie, I haven't heard nothing about his mother, so I won't assume that his mother was in the picture, just his father. The novelization reveals Eddie's views of his life as shitty, and he does not really care about the fact most women have no attraction towards him. However, he despises being bullied. Due to being overweight, Eddie was often bullied by his peers. At times, Eddie was forced to get on his knees and beg for his life. He dislikes the body he was born with, feeling as if it was the loss of the genetic lottery. And sick of being laughed and judged by his physical appearance, he becomes determined to kill the next person who laughs at him, just based on his trauma growing up. Eddie may have developed an excessive eating disorder, just to cope with his troubles. As evidenced in the bowling alley, rather than facing the task at hand and chasing Laura, he stays and stuffs his face with pizza, to the point to where it annoys James.
Eddie? Oh, you're James. We met in the apartment building?
Yeah, I remember. But
Are you alone here, Eddie?
no.
Bye-bye.
Wait! Come back! Eddie, let's go after her.
Huh? Laura? But why?
Laura, is that her name?
That's what she said.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
She said she was fine by herself. She said a fatso like me would just slow her down.
Forget you.
Eddie's most traumatic experience was with this one bully from the football team. This guy just wouldn't leave Eddie alone, even after they graduated. Eddie eventually snapped and killed the bully's dog in retaliation. Afterwards, Eddie shot the bully in the knee using his father's revolver, crippling him, not killing him. Eddie then ran away, wandering for so long until he ended up in the town of Silent Hill.
That's why I ran away after I killed the dog. Ran away like a scared little girl. Yeah, I killed that dog. It was fun. It tried to chew its own guts out. Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me. I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog.
Eddie is first encountered in the Woodside Apartments, vomiting in a toilet in one of the rooms after finding a corpse inside of a fridge. When James approaches him, he immediately claims innocence.
I didn't do anything.
My name's James. James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Eddie. Who's that dead guy in the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill anybody.
You're not friends with that red pyramid.
Red pyramid thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Honest. But I did see some weird looking monsters. They scared the hell out of me, so I ran in here.
Well, I guess this place isn't too safe either. What happened here anyway?
I told you, I don't know. I'm not even from this town. I just...
You too, huh? Something just brought you here, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, whatever it is, I think you better get out of here soon.
Yeah, you're right. What about you?
I'll leave as soon as I'm done here. Eddie, be careful.
James, you be careful too.
Eddie reappears deep underground in Toluca prison world, where he talks about killing a person is no big deal, and he starts to justify his actions to James. But when James refuses to accept his reasoning, Eddie nervously laughs it off and jokes that the corpse was already there when he arrived. Our final time seeing Eddie is in a labyrinth, where James is allowed to step into Eddie's other world, which takes on a form of a meat locker. It's assumed that the meat locker represents Eddie's cold detachment from reality and his lack of remorse in killing human beings, as with him eyeing his sights onto James as his final victim. Eddie is then defeated by James. After defeating Eddie, James just looks over his body, can't believe in what he had just done, and killing a human being. Eddie's story is one of trauma and abuse, verbal abuse, and sometimes physical abuse, driving a person to snap and doing unwanted actions that he couldn't control. And as we all know, actions lead to consequences, and those consequences for Eddie was the town of Silent Hill calling upon him to further drive him into madness and ultimately killing him. And that is the story of Eddie Dombrowski. If you enjoyed the video, like I said earlier on, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe also, as this will help my content reach other viewers such as yourselves. Thank you very much. And I love the comments you guys be giving me still on my old videos. I reply to them as much as I can. But let's just keep this train rolling, man. We on the road to 100 subscribers. We're halfway there, and I appreciate the ones who subscribe to the channel. There will be more content like this dropping. You guys take care, and I will see you for more background stories in the town of Silent